In 2026, the artificial intelligence education market has turned into a crowded, but still not yet saturated business. Bootcamps are everywhere. Online platforms promise miracles in 12 weeks every single day. But for many of us, the reality is far more complicated than that. Bootcamps are usually expensive. University is not accessible to everyone. So what if you find yourself stuck outside these traditional paths? What if you're forced to build most of your expertise on your own? And that famous question is always there. Is data science and artificial intelligence still worth it in 2026? Artificial intelligence is a very broad field. No one is an expert in everything within it, and no recruiter expects that either. But one thing is very clear now from the recruiter's point of view. It's no longer just about whether you know how to clean data or not. What matters is whether you can solve a problem from start to finish, and whether the output of your work is actually useful in a real-world setting. Learning. AI in 2026 no longer works by just watching videos or solving small exercises. That approach might give you a false sense of progress, but the moment you face a real problem, everything collapses. That's why every phase of this roadmap needs to have certain features, a clear goal of exactly what you're supposed to learn. A real project idea, not 10 small, unrelated demos. If you already know ML fundamentals, you can even skip the first phase. A carefully chosen tool set and reflective notes. So you're not just executing, but actually understanding what you're doing. Advanced machine learning on a real-world problem. Here, the goal isn't just to train a model. The goal is to learn how to manage a machine learning problem from start to finish, from raw data to reaching a decision that actually makes sense in the real world. You need to work on something that's real. For example, a data that looks structured on paper, like datasets in the healthcare domain, but in practice is full of headaches. If your data has these characteristics, you're on the right path. Missing values that aren't random and carry meaning, imbalanced classes where successful cases are very rare, features that interact with each other in complex nonlinear ways, and predictions whose outcomes truly matter in the real world. This is where professional tools come into play. MLflow and MLOps fundamentals. MLflow isn't just a library, it's a standard approach the teams use to manage the complexity and chaos of the MLOps world. With MLflow, you learn how to systematically track things like which experiment led to which result, parameters and metrics, performance inputs and outputs, trained models, storing the final model version in a standard registry. Then we move on to closing the system loop. The final reality is this: a raw model file doesn't talk to users, but an API does. At the service layer, you build a simple backend API with FastAPI. This service loads the selected model from the MLflow registry and exposes the prediction logic through an endpoint for other systems to use. From this point on, the model is no longer just yours. Any other system can interact with it. At the user layer, you connect the system to a user interface. With Streamlit, you build a very simple dashboard. Nothing complex, just enough so a non-technical person can input data and understand the output. And this step teaches you the most important industry lesson. Machine learning is not about models, it's about systems. This end-to-end skill, from data to model, from model to API, and from API to user, is something recruiters clearly recognize, and it immediately separates you from those who only work in notebooks. In 2026, the winner isn't the one who only knows algorithms. The winner is the one who can turn a real problem into a usable system.